Man, it's an honor and a
Oh man,
privilege, sir.
I'm glad you had me on, man. I'm glad we spreading the word, man. It's a good day.
Absolutely. Us we start talking to people, and people just start naming your hits and like, yo. So, um, can I do my little
Oh yeah,
intro and then
go
we get
ahead, man.
into it?
Knock it out. Do you? I'm just here. I'm a guest,
Okay.
right?
Yes, sir. What up, all my hoodlums, hooligans, knuckleheads, players and pimps, slaves and simps, hoes and freaks, nerds and geeks, strippers and tippers, thugs and gorillas, soldiers and kings, goddesses and queens, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, niggas and bitches, and you sophisticated motherfuckers alike. Welcome to Hip Hop's biggest fan. And today, man, we got a legendary West Coast hip hop pioneer, producer, writer extraordinaire. Was there from the CIA, NWA days. Like the beginning of the West Coast shit, as far as we know. I'm from Baltimore, from the East Coast, but anyway, without further ado, DJ Sir
Yeah, I'm trying to
Jinx.
get these
God
lights
damn.
ready, man. You know what I'm saying? Make it. Remember I said
Yes,
I had a
sir.
phone issue earlier, but the show must go on. The
Yeah.
show must go on.
Yes, sir. So thank you so much. You know what I mean, for your time and man, you joining us on here, man. I'm like I said, I'm fanned
Oh
out right
man,
now.
I
I really am.
appreciate
Like,
it. Like I always say, man, I'm a fan of the game, all the time. I always talk to the cats, you know what I'm saying, that I appreciate in the music game that further me in my journey. You know what I'm saying? Because you need, like we was talking earlier, you need the opposing people to, teach you some of the things to go forward. So everybody that played a part, like when I travel and do anything like that, it all plays a part. When you live in a positive situation, then you can move a little bit different. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Absolutely. Well, man, hold on, let me get that out of my way. Um, well, one thing you were just telling me about, you have something new coming out called
Right.
Heroes, correct?
Yeah,
Can you
I got this song that I got called Heroes, and then when I made this song, one of my homeboys, Vito, he had gave me the beat, and it's crazy because Vito incarcerated right now, so he should be home in a couple of days or
Oh
something. But
man.
he been down, so he ain't never been through no stuff like that. So to come out and see that his music is still working and still doing stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think, like me, Sir Jinx in the physical is just a regular person, but on the internet,
Okay.
I checked my network. Last time I checked, I got 15 million on the internet. Like Sir Jinx
Okay.
is rich on the internet. Like shit, Sir Jinx is living a whole nother lifestyle on the internet. But my homeboy Vito, he still he shooting me beats, and then the song Hero is basically like us moving into a new situation in life, like when when we listen to music, it has to be kind of rehearsed a little bit now. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many diversities of how people are expressing themselves. It's like that's the platform of hip hop. The platform of hip hop was to be able to express yourself. But at any time, any good thing comes to an end. So now with the hero situation,
Right.
it's like they don't even like your heroes no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you would throw
Mm,
a Melle Mel at a dude, and he'll be like, "Who?" And I'm like, "The dude that saved
mm,
you," and then he be like, "Save me
mm.
from what? I don't even rap like that." And they don't even understand like how these guys that are still alive are
Yes,
just
sir.
heroes. They get old too. So if any rapper felt like he was gonna take Melle Mel, Busy B, Kumo D, take their place, they should have made a place for their hero. Let rather
Mm,
than slaughter them and take down the genre of music with it. You know, rather
mm,
than giving Melle Mel a spot, you lost that genre. You know what I'm saying? You
mm.
lost that reproduction. You lost
Okay.
that Kenny Loggins. You lost the Kenny Loggins in him to where we was back in the day and we heard, um, you know, uh, for instance, um, Marvin Gaye and how Marvin Gaye situation was to where he had a bunch of transformations in being an artist. You know what I'm saying? But when they
Right.
stomp that out, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You don't know what a person would have evolved into when you just defeated them. They say that the victorious person does not always tell the truth. You know, so at the
Real
end of the
shit.
day, if you don't go back and give us power to fight, then the person that's the victor is telling us something else. And this is why rap music is losing its value, is because the people that are listening to it really have no preference, because it's not being labeled, it's not being categorized like PG-13, R, you know, this stuff.
Ooh.
It's not all the same. You know, it's
Okay.
for the world. Just like movies,
Right.
it's not for one genre or person. It's for everybody, but they got
True indeed.
different kind. So at the end of the day, it's like you won't let a good artist walk into that door with the girl and the sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like you won't have that in rap, and this
Okay.
would have turned a person off of rap, just like would have turned me and you off of country music if we hear yee-haw right off the top. If they let that ride right off the top, I don't know if it's a good day for black people. Yee-haw was the word to say in a song. So at the end of the day, we have songs that turn off white people, that turn off spiritual people just by the way they launching them. So at the end of the day, this song is based on me understanding that taking on the superiority of wanting to take on Kurtis Blow, want to take on Pete Rock, want to take on anybody, Just Blaze, take them all on. I also got to take care of the people. I can't just go at them. I got to continue to do more music than them. I got to be on the same thing. I can't just take the trophy and run home. I can't go home with the trophy. I got to be outside with the trophy, the belt, and everything. And a lot of these dudes that's heroes are also hiding. They're hiding their hands. And they sitting in a chair, not giving nobody a chance. So the song Heroes means a lot. You see what I'm saying? Like it go so many ways on how we think of the word hero. And then if you're going to be a hero, your metropolis is going to be yours. So sometimes the victorious person wasn't a good person when you become a hero. The person could have been running it, could have been a terrible person. So you didn't come to be a good guy. You came to stop BS. So heroes, they come and go. You know what I'm saying? But the person that actually does it stays there. So once we start respecting our heroes, then we know the value of this music and what it meant. You know what I'm saying? And then when people try to divide us as a culture, meaning the conscious music, the conscious movement of what it takes to, what it means to express yourself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these people are flooding the door of express yourself, and that's not how they feel. That's how they feel right now, but not how they're going to feel in the future.
Okay.
So with them taking on these things, you would have to ask yourself, what kind of hero are you? You know, like, who are you saving? You the penguin? Like the penguin was cool. He had money.
I was going to say, because
Joker was cool. He was cool. He was cool. He got a lot of movies. They made a lot of movies on him. But at the end of the day, he was a villain, you know.
Right.
So when you look at yourself and put yourself on the internet and you want somebody say, everybody using this word, legend. You a legend. You a legend. But what have you done, though? Just holding a ball for 4 days does not make me a basketball player. Going to the game every day does not make me a basketball player. He's a legend because he was in the NBA. No, he's a good player for the street. He ain't no legend in the NBA. That don't apply. So when you put your music out and you spew devil negative stuff, you're gonna be the hero of
Right.
that. And that's the
Yeah.
future. That's
I'm with
that's
you.
the future, brother.
Mm.
So you know they say it's a day of coming, and then you gotta rinse it off. That you can have shit on your face, but it rinses off. But some niggas like to wear it. So at the end of the day, to go forward, you're gonna have to not use those elements in order to draw attention to yourself, because now you perpetuating what was going on with the villains, not the heroes. So the music that
I'm with
kills
you.
people is rap music. Hip hop ain't killed nobody.
Man.
So once you kill the DJ, you kill the hip hop. So when a
Yeah.
rapper leaves the DJ, he's called a rapper. And then it's called rap music. Rap music has no identification to it, and you can hide behind an image. You can't hide behind an image in hip hop. We'll see right through it. You can see a fake up rock, you know. You be like, that ain't no, you know, I up rock for real. You know, my up rock come from the shoulders for real, you know. And you be like, oh, Jinx, you really know how to do that? Yeah, I do. You know what I'm saying? So this is where the hero comes in. I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm just being the best dude to take our stuff forward, because I'm getting held down by my career, by music that was being to open the door, not to live on. You got to make an explosion to open the door, NWA. But at the end of the day, you got to control that explosion, because now it's killing people. You know what I'm saying? That same thing the NWA used, everybody is using it, and it does work. But it now, NWA ain't killed nobody.
Right.
As far as I know.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
Entertainment
saying,
purposes.
period. Yeah. It was none of that kind of energy around the rappers, the record labels, the street, nothing. It was nothing like that. They were entertainers. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the song Heroes. I don't want to take it further, because I can go further on how the Hero song came. And then I went to IceT's star in the Walk of Fame. You know, shout out to IceT for getting a star on the Walk of Fame.
Sir.
Man, brought the bag home. And then I just went up there to be a fan. You know what I'm saying? I was like a stan. You know what I'm saying? Without the gay shit. And then I always had to say that. You got a disclaimer on that. Because I'm a stan of fucking IceT. You know, I was in front of the TV. You know, I saw all the stuff. You know what I'm saying? And even though I sold music, and we worked together actually on a song called Looters or Trespass back in the day on a movie with him.
The movie that he was in,
it fell off because of the riots, and the movie was called Looters, and then they changed it to Trespass. They moved it out at the time. They thought the movie was going to be about the riots, and then it kind of went down. So it's kind of weird that him and Cube doesn't really have a close, you know, anything kind of bonding them together. So I always knew IceT. You know, I knew, Henji and the whole family, everybody. So when I went up there, I just went up there to film it. And once again, he's a hero. But IceT is a different kind of hero. You know what I'm saying? He's different. He's way fucking different. And he's not the hero of me. You feel what I'm saying? IceT is the hero for us against the system. IceT,
absolutely.
They let IceT in on breaking. They let IceT in places
I remember
that I couldn't go. You know what I'm saying? IceT been in places I would never have been to prove my loyalty to rap music. He came from New Jersey to out here to flourish, which has never happened. Name one. I'll sit back. Name one East Coast rapper that came out here and made it.
Could we
Tupac
say Tupac?
Made it to death. Tupac is not alive.
True indeed. True indeed, sir. Could we say Corrupt?
Yes. But Corrupt is a different kind of hero. IceT is
Okay.
IceT got a Million Man March behind him. Corrupt got merging East Coast Philly flow with California gangster music. He's the one that bridged us
Okay.
over there. But IceT is
Okay.
another. He's Chevrolet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like, corrupt
Yes,
is
sir.
Lexus. You know what I'm saying? Like, not it, but
Okay.
he's a part of
Okay.
Chevrolet. You know what I'm saying? Like, IceT is Toyota, and like,
I think I get. I think
right.
I get what
He's
you're
way
saying.
bigger. You can never put him in a category of daily rapper when the feats he was going against when nobody was out there. He made Cop Killer.
Yeah, you're
He
right
made
about that.
Cop
Yeah.
Killer and then became a cop on TV.
Yes, he did. To this day.
So just think of all the shit you did in your past that you probably can get paid for doing it. All the illegal shit you thought about in the past. You say, all I had to do is film me doing this? Huh. Right.
Wow. When you put it like
But
that,
IceT,
yeah.
and he is such an inspiring situation from IceT because I talk to a lot of guys with me doing my music. I talked to Snake Puppy. I've been talking to Daryl Pierce from the LA Posse, and these are aging artists. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And where do they go? You know, where is it? Pasture. Where do they go? What happens next? You know, we in our 50s. You know, some of these dudes are 60s. They 60 dub. They
Yeah.
62. The highest dude like Flav and all them, they like 60 deep in 60s. So in
Yeah.
this point, you want to have, we have to make something for ourselves, just like the music industry made something for us. So all the people that got something out of this game should actually pick a nigga like African, like pick a rapper and pay your dues, because without him you wouldn't be in that chair to give him anything. You should keep him alive
Real
like we
talk.
keep
Real talk.
Dolly Parton alive. We should try keep these, because they did something that nobody could do. It look easy now to turn on your
Absolutely.
camera and show your ass, and people start looking and liking, but you couldn't show your black ass in them days. You would go to jail. It wasn't
No, not
like
at all.
that. No girl could get on nothing. Look what Jane Kennedy had to do to
No.
become our favorite. You feel me? And that was
Mm.
rare for a woman to be in that kind of cycle of life, to have a porno get out on her, you know. So, and these girls take it for, you know, they using it as a trophy. They using it as an honor, a badge of honor
Yeah.
to get out there and do that. And then they not going to know that they're going to be the hero of that. Either you're going to be the loser of it or
Mm.
the winner of it. But any way you do, it's going to come
Right.
back with you. One of the things that happened with Salt and Pepper is, I know, is that they couldn't keep doing them songs. Uh, Salt wouldn't do it. Wouldn't do it. Some of them songs
Oh,
were
yeah.
just not in her age appropriate class. You feel me?
Right.
So now we have to think where we're going. Age appropriate music. So now we're going into an adult contemporary hip hop. Right. Just like
Right.
all genres made adult contemporary. This is how, goddamn, Herbie Hancock wins Grammys every year, because he's winning them in a category nobody's competing with him in. So
Boom.
the white folk
Boom.
give you
Mm.
category. They give you relevance in category. But if we
Yeah.
change the category and don't allow in our category, it's in the future, then we can let the devils play, and you can have a preference on what kind of music you want to listen to in the future. You know,
Right. Yeah.
this is going to happen. So when you hear No, just do, ba, ba, ba. That standout ballet? Is that standout ballet? Is that
Okay.
standout ballet? You an old guy.
I'm
The
listening.
ba,
I'm not
ba,
sure.
ba, ba. Well, anyway, you don't hear no fucked up versions of that song. So that's the contemporary part of their existence. The people that was doing music back in them days, they was making any other kind of music. But then when we came around and our hearts started beating, it wasn't soul music. It was dope
Right.
contemporary. Then you got Ramsey Lewis. You got other kind of people. They went another way. You got Grover Washington Jr. You got this other direction, contemporary, another way, like contemporary jazz, contemporary country. All these things have a more, mature approach at the music. So with this
Okay.
next generation of music, this is what makes you be an adult of music, is to employ who has helped you. So once you do hip hop contemporary, then you probably gonna have like a pet, and your pet should be Killer Mike. Not Killer Mike, but Mike from Houston. You know what I'm saying? Go get do or die niggas. Go where are they at? You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then this is how you mature, because you say, I have grown from these people, and I have proof. So when you take this contemporary over, you're not starting new. You can't say, I started this. No, when I come in, I got my bricks is laid on my contemporary where I'm going.
Yeah.
So they don't have to like me that I'm dope, or I'm dope. I don't have to be dope. But everything around me is dope. So if that's the case, I make everything around me dope. So that's how the music has to be. So it's not about a race. It's not about competing with nobody. It's not about that. It's about what are you going to do tomorrow? You going to shake your ass tomorrow? If you're going to be the hero of that, that's bomb. I don't know one Olympic sport that will pay you later in life to do that kind of lifestyle. So if you're going to use it now, you're just going to be the dopest part. And every girl that becomes a good porno star always regrets it. Every fucking time. A girl thinks that she can get in front of that camera and turn it off. No, you can't turn off what people think of you. You can change the way you think of yourself, but you can't change the way people think of you. So for me seeing a business hooker, that doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care how many churches you went to. You shot your shot. But you can do it again. You can reintroduce yourself. If you want to be something serious, but you got to come, you know how I say, you got to come naked. You got to do something really crazy to break that kind of behavior that you have adapted to go to the future. That's why all the girls go crazy. They all go crazy, because that's the only way you're going to believe that they stop hoeing. That's the only way. You're not going to believe them talking about just stop. Nah, bitch, you had a car accident, lost your kids, something, and then you'll be like, ooh, that'll make me get out the gutter. That'll make me get out the gutter, motherfucker. So this new music is us respecting the future. So I'll play this in 20 years. The Hero song, I can play it in 20 years. It's just going to make you love IceT without me even talking about IceT. It's going to make you love the nucleus. It's going to make you go back and find where goddamn Mantronic niggas at. Where they at?
Yeah, where Toddy
T is actually dropping a new record, I heard. I was talking to Daryl Pierce. And Toddy T is definitely, I wouldn't say dusting off the chucks, but, I heard that's in the thing. So, yeah. So I don't know if everybody understands what I'm doing, but Toddy T definitely is one of the guys that could be a Herbie Hancock in our day, our next day. You know what I'm saying? We will accept Toddy T's value of bringing in the first singing rapper with goddamn Miss Master Spade. Now,
If nobody don't know that, then
then you ain't gonna even understand the battle ram and all that, and how Toddy T affected the world. You know what I'm saying, of hip hop. And the battle ram is, you know what I'm saying, that the same thing as Boys in the Hood. They all came out of the same thing. So we definitely need that.
Did Dr. Dre
Yes.
produce? Did
Yes, he
Dr.
did.
Dre produce Battle Ram? Okay. I want to say DJ Quick commented. I made a post about it one day, and DJ Quick commented like,
Yeah.
Dre made that beat. I was like,
Dre
holy
did Dre
shit.
did
I
that
never
beat,
knew.
and Dre did Killer Dayton's, and Dre did Roaches by Russ Parr.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Damn. Yeah. Russ Paul
Right.
did used to
When he
rap,
did
didn't
the
he?
Roaches thing. So the Roaches thing is where Arabian Prince come from, because Arabian Prince was one of the Roaches. So this is how
Oh,
Arabian Prince
okay.
coming into the NWA thing is because Dre and Arabian Prince was going further the techno side of NWA. Because you remember NWA
Okay.
had something to dance to. It had some other songs, Panic Zone, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But they had some fast songs in the beginning. Like, and that's where it was a transition between the techno world and then the gangster world was starting. So that's why Arabian Prince was there, because Arabian Prince did JJ Fad. So Arabian Prince
Okay.
brought JJ Fad with him.
Oh,
So JJ Fad,
never knew
that
that.
song,
Wow.
and technically JJ Fad saved and sponsored the entire Ruthless situation experience. The whole thing was paid for
I
by
heard this.
the JJ Fad money, because they was the only ones that
Wow.
went platinum. So at some point, Michelle A went platinum, and then Michelle A went gold, and she could be platinum. I don't know. DOC went gold. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if DOC went platinum, but they went platinum, and yeah. That was a good day back there with Arabian
Man.
Prince and all the guys that made up that circle.
Well, sir, I
But
mean,
it goes off to the hero
I've
song.
listened to you.
So all this plays a part to how
Right.
the hero song, when we first started talking about it. So now I'm doing a song. It's like, if the song is so dope. Here, I think it's right here. I'll play the instrumental. You're gonna play. Can you hear it?
Yes, sir.
This is a video version, because I'm gonna shoot another video.
Okay. That got that timeless sound. Goodness gracious.
There you go.
Yeah.
So that's the track to it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a mean motherfucker. Oh, my goodness.
That's the thing, is like, if you take on being a rapper, you have to take somebody else's clout. And like, what you gonna do with the clout when you do it? Don't just take his clout and run the people in the ground. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing the
Right.
music. It's not about if they like it or not, because you can't depict a special ed song. You can't say, special ed supposed to make me have a good time tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? You want to hear a new special ed song, regardless. You know what I'm saying? If you by yourself and working out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own headphones. So the beautiful thing about music is everybody can experience on their own. So now the old artists that felt like, nobody was listening, now you got people like I said, like Snake Puppy from LA Dream Team. You got people like that are aging, but they still young. You go to Snake Puppy page right now. He work out, he's 60 something. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We gotta be meeting that tunnel. And if we ain't putting no pillow under goddamn Melle Mel head and Kurtis Blow head,
Yeah.
who gonna put some pillows under our head? Then rap is not
Right.
gonna repair itself. So this is where the
Real
contemporary
shit.
part starts repairing.
Wow.
Because if I do a song with Melle Mel right now, he's gonna be nice and not mean. You feel me? He's not gonna be cursing and say something. He's gonna say something about God. Everybody going to God. That's beautiful. We don't have to talk about God in the song, but we can talk about whatever he want to talk about, and then go back in to the Duke booty part of Melle Mel. And nobody knows about the Duke booty
Okay,
part.
okay.
Every time I talk to somebody, and then when you go tell Large Jamal, and he say rap is a white person is a guest in the house of hip hop,